Hello mga friendship. I'm gonna cook wonton soup and fried wonton today. My ingredients are I have some shrimp and I have a ground pork, like half a pound of pork and 8 pieces of shrimp. I'm gonna cut this into pieces, small pieces like so very thin. And then I have water chestnut. I cut into pieces, small pieces, and I'm gonna mix it together later. And then this is my wonton skin. You can buy this at Acme, Food Lion, or Walmart. They have this anywhere. And then I have some garlic too. I'm gonna mince the garlic. I just chop the garlic, mince it. And then for my seasoning, for my wonton, I have sesame oil and oyster sauce. I'm gonna put some cornstarch. So when I'm gonna mix it, it won't, it's gonna stick together. And then I had made already my stock. I have a chicken chop stock. I made it already. I'm boiling. And for my soup, I'm gonna put some peel garlics and onion. No, is a spring onion, and I'm gonna put some ginger in it. I'm gonna chop it and boil until So after that, I'm gonna wait until this the stock gonna be ready, and I'm gonna prepare my wonton so I can wrap it later. So now make sure that the shrimp, the back of the shrimp, you devein it because there's a dirt inside there, so you remove it before chopping the shrimp. I chop it very thin, very finely, and after that I'm gonna mix it to the ground pork. The ground pork, make sure, and I add in the seasoning later. Be careful of your hand. So when chopping the shrimp, make sure that you don't cut your fingers. You're gonna chop into very thin, finely. And then now I'm gonna put some pepper, the black pepper, ground black pepper, and a teaspoon of sesame oil. Wonton soup, fried wonton is Singaporean food or Chinese food. I made this recipe when I work in Singapore. I've been in Singapore, working in Singapore for 15 years before I moved here. And then I have put some oyster sauce, like 2 teaspoons. Not too much because this is it's not good if you add in too much oyster sauce. And I put some light sauce. I'm using Kikkoman light sauce or any light sauce you want, but I like this brand. I put I think 1 teaspoon is enough because I have already the oyster sauce. Oyster sauce is a bit salty. And then I'm gonna add in some cornstarch. Make sure that the wet spoon, you don't, yeah, you know, when you scoop the cornstarch, your spoon is dry. About 2 teaspoons. And then gonna mix. After this, I'm gonna wrap this in a while. So now my mixture of wonton is ready to wrap. I'm gonna show you how to for the fried one first. I show you how to do it. First, you're gonna put some, not too much, like a teaspoon of the mixture and the wonton skin. You put the water on the edge of the wonton. Just put water and just press together like this. It's very easy. And then put like this. But make sure that your wonton skin, you're gonna cover it with cloth so it won't dry up. Because if when it's the wonton skin dried up, it's very difficult to seal it. So make sure that you're gonna cover it with a cloth while you are roughing. And then I'm gonna show you for the soup. It's like a teaspoon. For the soup one, there's a lot of way of folding or wrapping the wonton skin, wonton, but mine is like, you know, for easy for me. It's just like, you know, there's a lot of style, but for me, I do it for easy wrapping. It's like you just put also water on the ends of it and just press like this. Like this. It's gonna be like this. This is for the soup. The other one is for frying. Like this. And do it again. Just keep doing again, do it again, make again, do it again. It's like, you know, until I'm done wrapping this wonton. And for my stock, I gotta remove the onion, the garlic, and the ginger. So this is ready, and after removing this stuff, I put some, this is a very healthy soup because this is I made this as chicken stock. I just removed the chicken breast, and this is ready. Oh my goodness, this is almost I tried one of the fried one, and these are all ready to cook. And my soup is ready, so I'm gonna put some it's gonna be put here. The soup is ready, and I'm gonna put some pepper, black pepper, brown pepper, and I use this Thai fish sauce. I don't use the light sauce to put for the to add in for the soup. Just not too much. think like two teaspoons of fish sauce, and then you taste if it's salty or not, and then you can add some more. And then for my wonton soup, I boiled separate pot, so I cook this first in the other separate pot before I add in to the main soup, because if I gonna add in right away to the soup's gonna be so starchy. So that's why I cook this first in a separate pot, so before adding to the main soup. Now the wonton is ready, because it's I know that it's ready because the wontons for the wonton soup is already float. So I gonna transfer it to the main soup. So this is gonna be ready in few minutes. Very simple, guys. If you want to try, you can try, because I'm sure there are Chinese restaurants, they are selling this, but cooking at home is better than buying outside. My husband eats this. He likes it. And then for my dried one, the fried one, make sure this is gonna be golden brown. And when it's cooked, make sure you put also the paper towel, so the excess oil is gonna be go to the paper instead of eating the oil. By the way, I'm using a canola oil for my frying. Any oil can do, but I have canola oil at home. So make sure it's gonna be golden brown, like this, guy. Like this. This is the wonton, fried wonton. And this is so crunchy because of the water chestnut. I learned this in Singapore when I work in Singapore. I have a Chinese Singaporean. My first boss is a Singaporean. I working with them for about 10 years. Oh no, 10 years. So this in a few minutes, and then for my soup, I'm gonna garnish some of the. You can garnish some of the parsley or cilantro, but I have parsley here for my soup. And these are the finished products, guys. The fried wonton, and I'm gonna try. I show you. And I squeeze off. I still have one another here. I use chopstick. And then for my soup, I garnish with the cilantro. And about my soup, guys, there is no MSG. I just, for my seasoning, I just put the black pepper, black ground pepper, and the fish sauce. I didn't put anything about anything seasoning. I don't like MSG. I never use MSG when I'm cooking at home. So I'm gonna try my soup. If it's yummy, of course it's yummy because I made it. It's crunchy, the water chestnut. My husband likes this. And then I tried the fried one. The fried one, I'm using for the sauce of my deep fry. I'm using this Mamacita sweet and sour sauce. This is so yummy for my deep for my sauce. Try this. It's so crunchy. Homemade is better than buying outside. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time on my channel. Thank you. God bless you all.